PMMC. And the regional Ashanti regional chairman of the NDC. Wamunyina no your birthday and I don't pay my men wish you a very big happy birthday. Omo much bones you know. Yeah, especially
Matthias.
Independent babies.
Yes. Speaker.
Yes, Maccarthy.
Topic about the Ben and Minimum. I am surprised. Say Ben went around the problem, but failed to nail. To a fairly said or di that Dwabesi added to Sonodi Hamana boom. This is uncharacteristics of Ben in Sia. Although I know to John Jinapor no apane ho. No one circle no ko. Okwa no baha no a judge minister no ko. What are you talking about? That year see what port we. I blame no other person. John Jinapor.
Why they?
Minister, when they take you over? According to the transitional report, containers are saying that it is sponsor Macra.
3,000.
Due diligence, Ben, no, yeah. And Sana will take you over.
He has, I don't know what you want. Committee for them to go. For them to go and do the
when was the committee set? Was it after he became a minister or during the transitional period? Oh, correct me.
I see during transition, he was
not a minister. He was not a minister. John was not a minister.
Oh, my good God of Nazareth. John wasn't the minister. But John spoke to Ghanaians, told us how many hours of energy we were left with. At the time, he wasn't the minister. The time John was making those declarations, he made it as a member
of the transitional
committee. Yes,
responsible for energy.
No, the subcommittee.
Oh, the subcommittee.
Masa, na subcommittee no we. Subcommittee no can't amount to subcommittee. That subcommittee, he was a member now, no chair. No, he was responsible for energy. Do you think that no yeah?
No, you see.
Don't bring this thing this morning. I'm for this thing. The young man went there. He was so excited, and has forgotten. Say, so
you are talking about the minister.
Yes. Subcommittee now report in my say you did 3,000 containers in my one. Did you check? Did you cross check? Too lazy.
The revelations and then
too lazy, too bossy to the extent say.
Any effort to show that me
effort no way.
Containers in the BIRA, right?
You see, that is the lamest
Kessben
narrative to have come from a sector minister. GRA Wukai and when all these institutions were there. Why didn't you assemble them to give you report on the containers? Why did you have to go and set up a different committee made up of which people? Competence being, background being, and auditing committee. No. What informed the choice of the people on that committee? Because no one is national security for. They work at the port. Is it because they are GRE? Is it because they are custom officers? You've answered, you have talked about issues that the minister should have factored them when he was even thinking about committee. And your medicine after death, you don't come and tell us a containers are missing. You see, the communication is problematic. If you have port, a Ghana port, not what crowd near ma, not near ma, not be drew, not minister. What you can tell Ghanaians and say 1,328 containers are missing. Everybody say boat you can.
Oh, that be boat you can say. I know they are not doing.
Aye baby said in the board duam near bonu chokunu.
What terms of reference of that particular
I don't need any terms of reference. It is incompetence on the part of the minister that has brought us where we are. It is the negligence.
Isn't it the same minister? And I'm waiting information.
Information way.
What if
speaker?
What if say
speaker nyabo?
What if say beto abontin say
information be na wanya. Information be na wanya.
Maybe say. What if say ama abontin say container Saira? What would have been your position this morning?
And then the manti. I'm Anna wanti.
But what's
it? I ran the baby sack quite fast to Jirai 1,328 ferry. And you were new Ube catch a gunner for some 140 be winning a 2 year. 14 year then go home. That 14 because I do little general price 14 in is containers are now was it empty containers or containers with their content?
A bit of content.
And you won't answer questions for me. You are not working at the ministry.
Only information.
Only information. Because I am dealing specifically with the information that minister need to do. Not Ben, Semse for Edituja. I'm not interrogating Semse's report this morning. That is not to say I don't respect Semse. I have huge respect for you. But this case, the minister has spoken. And according to the minister, they managed to trace some 40 containers into some Indian person's warehouse. Containers now will trace for 40, now you're empty. So you're empty, then the womb.
And
what is the value of it?
On print media.
I don't need paid up reportage.
Kessben.
We are analyzing the issue as he told me. Minister Nasamana will can you take your guarantee TV3 and one seven.
Now for Inca home. Alas, Sule Osman, so the national security.
Who is he?
They said Nedio as only about pound.
No, or why Alas Osman or why? Yes, 1,328 containers are you also 140 in the tier come here.
David.
Mama,
investigations are on
now, right? Investigation, baby.
If say between and Randy I mean, we blew up the whole story.
Speaker.
Now you see you 40 of them. I mean, is it not work in progress? You 40 containers. Ben, and I'm a boy. And you 40 no more.
But 40.
So isn't it work in progress? We are told say eight Chinese have been arrested plus one Ghanaian.
Indian for the Chinese for the containers are coming Indian, you know. Crocodile John study.
Oh, that be say India ni count.
I'm comedy.
India ni count me.
You people are distorting my thought. What is that?
Kessben.
Yes, to someone for Ghana how. We will not condone and cover anybody.
If you misbehave, we are not covering anybody. We are not covering anybody. We are just stating, state agencies.
I know you and I know how you speak on subject matters in this energy sector. Surprisingly, however, this morning you decided to do what you did. It is the reason why I am so enraged.
Hey, I mean that bro is suffering.
Meet you just Maccarthy.
Check. What the ayera?
Yes.
What could who say it will be ho? One make you arrest. What G? One G. I did not cry the son and net here. Because it's justified them claim now make you say what discover say state institutions import to Enyama on behalf of private entities. So these 40 containers now, Marco Muso Mahunu, I can tell you on authority, without any fear or favor, say India Nino or tria legitimate in no my imported demand amano. Saga, the same John Jinapor, MIT say ECG, the same company, Accra Nyama with the $500,000.
Yeah.
At the Accra Nyama, and I have a couple to her. I'm going to be the auction, man, 100,000 Ghana cedis. If you ask an ECG San for check or toss and man $300,000. What you be? Yes, I'm from the channel to us. Has John Jinapor been able to commission and investigate and arrest of the people in that?
But he is not the one supposed to make the arrest. He's supposed to report to.
Did he report? That is what I'm trying. That's the point I'm making. Did he report?
But what's here, minister?
Beyond the talk shop.
What's here, minister? Minister, they say on the national security and the Ghana police.
First one, I was saying $500,000 won't mention. Now 1.5 billion. Ubit $500,000. Dear no crowd. One to me and so arrest. One to me make any headway. Not $1.5 billion. He wouldn't do anything. Now me cast him. When John Dramani Mahama, the president, was swearing them in. Fortunately, they were the first people to have been sworn in. What did the president tell them? They were banquet. Or still go there. Then go and pen the picture of ministry now will take you over. No? And Nema Akosu Honum. Let Ghanaians understand the situation. Why?
That's all.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And he has been very transparent.
Mr. Why? Yeah. The question is, has it done it?
It's not an event. It's a process.
Minia. And then I report in you.
It's a process.
Which process? How long?
Na process now. How long?
Process.
Sanko Ambekanko be say biaya. No. John is doing his work.
Yeah, that is to you.
No, to everybody. Apart from who don't say John anymore, but John is doing his work well. Why expose stolen containers?
And then they were exposing stolen containers. One is stolen. Why?
Who graphic Chronicle report to Indian and Chinese.
1,000
and Ghanaian.
1,100 and 300.
It's a process here. Obey company in Aminia.
Ben.
That's my mention. Maccarthy don't see for my not yeah.
Obayi first and muda and obedwan and I aka 5 days energy penny or Ghana ha any did mana mano and I saw na light dundun kakra maintain anuma sound that onya hwe fa ho
until minister do mo
then waka fa ho wo bia bona minti speaker and can you do akwa ba nyina then minister ka fa ho
minister making visit to the Ashanti region
na Ashanti no mudun kania na me enum kania
that's how but the whole country
and the whole country no make it journey to Ashanti region that has this solved the problem. We are talking about dealing with problems.
Kessben.
Dealing with the problems. Yes, you have good relationship with the media, but don't think say the media will cover you. You lie. The media will not. They will do, but we will speak. Don't hear now. You better. It is too early. Just some 4 months into the administration, you just go and tell president say mu drumame. Because that sector is a serious sector, a crucial sector to the economy of this country, to the peace and stability of this country. To say the okay. I think he is joking in that ministry.
He must solve the
ordinary security person or what? So if you are not nipa fufure babe take you over. And so cross check here didn't what throw women nah in your daily occurrence book. And sana or best find so me buy ye microphones to 4-way a year juma console bibia ye juma and sa was saying to go kono bibia yam fancho.
That's all you need now.
Oh yeah then na.
Nanka wanya ni nanka ne wanya report
out. Yeah, ni nanka yeti that said 328 containers ayira. Wanya
transition nominia.
Pressure
there was transition no.
There was no pressure. Pressure was lazy. If you tell me there was pressure at that time, then you are lazy.
John is not lazy.
You don't pay attention to details. People were excited.
How can you just say someone is lazy because
people don't pay attention to details? He was too excited by the fact that
John try to resolve this matter. No, Master Tresan, you can't call John a lazy person.
But
he's not lazy.
If you are not lazy,
no, he's not lazy.
The reporter,
he's a speaker, man. He's not lazy. John is not lazy.
Privileges, remember?
Maccarthy,
Mr. There was a report.
Okay.
Today you are now asking why what's the backup and my backup on the backup.
No, as
I hand you over mouth. What do you want sign?
Kessben.
And to so chatted to moi a year. Elbert has no answer for anybody.
Taking steps to
you did not take steps.
No, you
are reckless.
You're a lawyer.
But he is I'm not a lawyer.
Hey, incoming lawyer.
But he is making the point, say, at the time.
In what capacity?
At the point in time, at transition, no air caution. Jinapor had no capacity. He was only a member of the committee. And the policy say, I mean, Obeko with that full authority of a minister, say, or due diligence across checking all the figures. I mean, that authority wasn't there.
It's unusual of you.
It's
unusual for you to tell me, say, Jinapor as a member of the transitional committee, especially with special focus on energy, didn't have authority. Now, and they know also you're what was he doing there? No, yet then was so. They did not just push Jinapor there because he's Jinapor. No,
he was the president's.
He was sent there because he was the president's nominee. One,
yes.
Two, because he was acting as deputy energy minister in John Mahama administration.
And a ranking member.
Wabe acting as minister when the substantive minister resigned.
Prime minister.
Kessben.
Do you get it? This is the person we are talking about. So with this pool of knowledge. Now committee, so now what chairman said he didn't have authority. Then there was no need to have included him in the transitional committee.
I now understand your point.
Because a negative.
Very well. May I say, I was a bed is a